Hey guys, Paul here. Welcome back to Dad's Toys and Cars. So last night I just got the latest software update on my Tesla Model Y Juniper with hardware 4, and that is the latest FSD 14.3.4. So this is the newest one that I got, and I don't think I have seen a lot with this latest version just yet. So with the 14.3.3, there are some issues. A lot has to do with navigations. Sometimes navigation leads the FSD to the wrong direction, and sometimes FSD correct the navigation. And also the left turn, a lot of time when I turn into another street or try to turn left into a plaza and there's car coming across, it does make some sketchy decision, like try to turn right before the car comes and way too late, so I had to intervene. So hopefully this new 14.3.4 will have an improvement on that, and also getting into the right lane, ready to turn right or ready to get into the highway. That has been an issue since the version 14. So hopefully this one will make a better decision and not turning right or get into the lane too late, and we'll see. So in today's video I will share the whole experience testing the 14.3.4 FSD software update with you, and we'll see how it works and how it will improve from the previous version. Now let's go. Alright, before we go and test it, let me show you software version here, FSD Supervise version 14.3.4. So this is the latest version after the 14.3.3, and it should help a little bit here with the decision making. These are all the new and improved functions for the FSD 14.3.4. And now let me show you my setting for the self-driving. So far I use about 73% of the driving, and I have the brake confirm off, and this is my normal daily use in a hurry, because standard usually it's a little too slow for your normal use, like your real life driving wise. And I have all the settings here. As you can see, everything is on, and medium on the collision warning. All right, let's go test it out. So the first route that'll be testing today is about 4.7 miles, 11 minutes, and we might have some construction on the way. So we have some left turn and right turn here, pretty much, and this is the construction part, as you can see, orange. All right, now let's go and start the full self-driving version 14.3.4. As I mentioned before, the version 14.3.3 has a little issue with construction, even before that too. Mostly both left turn, mostly right turn. It's hard for even just for a human being to see which part of the cones or construction is open to turn right. So same here. So right turn, quick decision, but not really good decision, because we have to turn left right away. So it should have waited a little bit before that car just came in, as you can see. Now left turn on this light. On the traffic light, left turn should be okay. All right, green light with the green left turn. Hesitate a little bit because we have people walking on the crosswalk, and it was red. He was not supposed to walk, so that's why I was hesitating. All right, so usually if I had it on a hurry, it would drive about within 10 miles of the speed limit. same as you can see here. All right, so I'll try not to intervene at all, except maybe during the construction. We'll see how the car make decision and adapt to the construction part. Usually it's really tricky. Left turn, not too bad, but the right turn, because sometimes it blocks on the right hand side of the street, and it usually has like a small opening for you to go in to turn right. We'll see this time and how it's gonna make that decision and the situation of the construction wall. And yellow light, it's good, as you can see, past the yellow light. And another thing that I want to mention was the yellow light before this 14.3.4. So the 0.3 yellow light, sometimes it did really good job, go with the flow, not try to stop the car before the yellow light, but sometimes it does hesitate and then hit the really strong hard braking right before the yellow light. So we'll see this time how many yellow light we're gonna pass. Now we are turning left on the left turn traffic light. Should be no problem at all. All right, so green, left turn, keep in the left lane but right lane, so it doesn't merge to the wrong lane and try to get into someone else's lane and get into a dangerous situation. So now we have a long straight. So usually when you're on a hurry, it would keep your car on the faster lane, and sometimes it did kind of keep your car on the faster lane, either left or the middle lane like this for too long. Sometimes you have to merge in to turn right or merge in to get into the highway. We'll test later on the highway situation. We'll see. So sometimes it gets in, turn into the right lane pretty late, especially on the hurry. And I'm demoing hurry right now because that's how I use it every single day. And I'm sure a lot of you are using hurry instead of standard too, because standard is quite slow. For the speed wise, as you can see here, we are driving 54 mile an hour on the 45 mile an hour speed limit. So within that 10 miles should be okay with the law enforcement around here, as long as you don't drive crazy. I never ever drive with Mad Max at all daily, because it is sometimes a little too fast for me, and I believe for most people too. All right, so now we are in the construction area, as you can see. So it's started to close the lane soon and changing the lane and closing entirely, as you can see. The good thing is that we should be turning right. Okay, see, it make a decision a little too slow now. Good thing that there's no car behind us, otherwise we would stuck on the left turn lane. They just make this lane new just for the construction. They just painted the lane, but it saw the arrow. It should have merged it a little faster, so to prevent you getting the long lane and force you to turn left instead of going straight. So we should be going straight and turn right soon, but this whole side of the street are closed, so we only have these two lanes instead. So this one is really challenging for FSD, I think, because we will have to turn right from this point into this right turn here. So let's see if it's gonna turn right or make decision to go straight. All right, so as you can see, all this construction no longer have the street. They just took down everything, all the pavement, and they're gonna lay the new one soon. So far so good. As you can see, that we only have 2 lanes left. Well, 3 actually, because this left turn here. So yeah, it's quite a big construction. It was worse than this before they kind of repaint the street just for temporary. so you understand the street better, and FSD will see the line much better too. Right, we are turning right soon. Here we go. So now it made quick decision to keep the right lane because we are turning right soon. Now it's green in the front. Hopefully it's long enough for us to turn right. So we have to turn right from way on this side, as you can see right there, into the cross street. Okay, good. So it saw the car was were able to turn right. So it's follow a few cars. Really good decision, quick decision to no hesitation at all. So far so good. That's the reason why I picked this route, so we can see exactly what's gonna do with the construction, because normal street has been really good. Only sometimes with the left turn decision into another street, or left turn into a plaza, and the cars coming across, sometimes it does make decision a little slow or a little dangerous, so I had to take over sometimes. Not today, not yet. So before we get into destination, about 0.5 mile, now the new one pop up, as you can see here, to let you choose either park or pull over. So I pick pull over, and we'll get to destination soon. Or let's do park. How's that? Okay, now you can change as long as you don't get to destination yet. So this is new. I didn't see this on the 14.3.3. So this is brand new for 4.4 to pick how you want to park the car. So we should be driving in and find a parking. We'll see how it's gonna find a parking. It's tricky here. I'm picking up my daughter from swimming class. Our swimming practice for her swimming team. Oh, the car just came out. Perfect. Okay. Stop sign. It saw the car came out. We should park. If it was me, we should park right here. What is it doing? It's open parking right there. Oh boy. All right, so I guess gonna go a long way to park. I don't know where it's gonna park. Okay, I will let it figure out so we all can see what it's gonna do with the huge empty parking lot. It needs the navigation just round us back to, I don't know where it's gonna go. Why can't it just park? Come on, FSD, find a parking space and park. See, I picked park. I think it's just gonna go out to another parking space. Okay, I have to intervene and take over now because they're supposed to park here. So we go back to that open parking spot. So I'm just gonna park here because that's how I would normally do. So yeah, still with the parking situation, I think FSD needs some improvement. As you can see, I can just press here and then parking situation that pop up. So again, that pop-up window, there's no option for you to not have that pop-up window every single time you cancel or you take over or you intervene the FSD. But yeah, so that's the construction. We have some issue with parking situation, and the next test we're gonna go with the highway. Maybe we'll test some Mad Max on the highway and see how crazy it would go. I would just do a quick Mad Max. Alright, so we are testing the highway right now. We're going about 7 miles from here, going to Costco, up on the highway 470, and shouldn't be any traffic. Now it's 9:40, and I want to mention one thing about how we ended with the parking lot. The FSC, whatever the next one, should have a parking spot options when you arrive in the parking lot. So let's say while you're driving through the parking lot, while FSD driving through the parking lot, it should show us the option, and then you can just pick, and we just park whichever options you pick, and hopefully that will be coming soon on the next update of the FSD. All right, now let's go. And backing up from the parking, FSD is much better. I like it better than do it myself because the FSD camera can see better than I could, as you can see, and it turns and shifts the gear pretty quick. So let's say people are waiting for your parking spot, they don't get mad because of FSD backing up too slow. And we should get on the highway pretty soon. We have a few people parking here. We should stop right here. Let people cross the street. All right, pretty smooth so far. Stop sign has been good. Only one situation this happened with during FSD on the 14.3.3. It just, for some reason, just passed the stop sign. It did not stop at all. All right, so now we are turning right with a lot of traffic on the red traffic light, so we have to wait. All right. So during these past couple of years with the FSD, making decision, changing lane like this and turning right into another traffic, it's so much better. Huge improvement these past couple of years. Bravo to FSD team and the system that it's getting better and better every day. And we are getting to the highway soon in 0.2 miles. So did a good job keeping this right lane, because sometimes it does, especially with hurry, it does change the lane really late. I guess since now a whole bunch of traffic before us, like in front of us, that's why I just want to miss that turn. So after this light, it will be 470 highway entrance. All right, green, we are getting to the highway. We're still on hurry. Changing the mode of FSD, we could do two ways. You can just press on the screen and change the mode here, or we can change using the steering wheel button, go up and down. All right, I will change probably the mid in the middle of the highway drive. Okay, we'll pass this big truck. We'll change to Mad Max. So the highway speed limit here is 65. Hurry should drive about 72 to 75 mile an hour. So about 10-ish past the speed limit, which normally everyone would drive that fast. So we get up to speed, as you can see, to 70, 71. We have a little traffic in front of us. Really smooth. These past couple versions, changing lane on the highway, it's really good. It has been improved a lot. You can see right away, only if you are on hurry though. Standard doesn't change the lane a lot. It tends to keep you in the middle lane all the time. All right, so we are 5.2 miles left. Now it's changing lane. Again, we are on the hurry still. And I have it navigation on not to enter the express lane. We have express on the left hand side right here. All right, do not enter. Sometimes it does. Even I had it on not to enter the express lane. All right, now let's change to Mad Max, which I don't usually do. All right, here we go. So we are still on 65 speed limit. We'll see how fast it will go. Okay, 74. Well, we have traffic in front of us, so it can't go really fast. It still has to go and wait for the traffic. And we only have 2 lanes left, since that that tow or express lane takes another lane on the left. So not a lot of space to wiggle around and pass another car in front of us. I feel like I mean, drive just like Harry now, pretty much with Mad Max on highway with the new FSD. Again, we only intervene once during the parking. I hope that improves soon, because it was perfect the whole time, and only parking situation has always been the issue. It doesn't want to park where you want it to park, so having a parking spots option would be an awesome improvement for the next round of update. And one more thing for the improvement of the 14.3.3, even before this one, is braking. We just took a road trip, and the car in front of us did a really emergency strong brake, and the car kept up really good with the braking. It doesn't wait until last minute to brake, otherwise the car behind us would hit us from the rear end. Alright, so it increased the speed with the traffic, so it doesn't do anything crazy. Even with the Mad Max, doesn't want to pass the car. We are exiting soon, so even with the Mad Max, doesn't go crazy. I think point 2, it usually does exit really late. Now it does improve a lot with the exiting from the highway. See, it did early. We are on all the way right lanes to exit. Alright, I'm gonna change back to Hurry, because I do not like Mad Max on the normal street. And we are turning left right away after the exit, so yeah, it's really smooth. Get back to the left lane. We should be in the middle lane, because we will turn right almost right away, so which is good. This is a good improvement, because before this, the point 3, the car would keep us in the far left. So far left, we have to turn right away. You would have to accelerate and try to pass the car on the right lane just to turn right away. So this is the good and correct lane to be in before we turn right. So that's an improvement from the 3.3 to this 3.4. Alright, it's green. You'll see we will turn right away. And I will let it try to figure out the parking spaces. So this is gonna be tricky, because it's Costco parking space. As you can see, Costco don't really have a lot of spaces. As you can see now, we are shifting right away. So if we were in the wrong lane, we're in so much trouble. Right, smooth. Right turn. We will be turning in the parking soon, so we'll keep on this lane. As you can see, at destination, pop up again. We'll select park, or parking lot. We'll see what happens this time. Alright, so we are going to a Costco parking space. It's early, before 10 o'clock, so we should have plenty of parking. We'll see what's going to do. So we have a lot of parking right in front of us, right here. Let's see where it's going to park. See, we have spaces left and right. I'm not sure you can see here. It should park somewhere. Good job. And it's head in. Because usually, if the FSD park for you, it does do a rear back in. All right, we parked. Not a perfect parking. I'll see, it's crooked. let me show you so we can see. It's a little crooked, as you can see, a little more on this side than this side, and it's not quite straight. So FSD parking, it did pretty good job this time, better than last time, but it doesn't do as well as like when you do an auto park, I would say. All right, so that's it for the FSD, both local, street, and the highway. So let me show you outside the parking space. You can see it didn't park straight. So if I were to do an auto park, it would, back up a little bit and go back and make it straight. And it's also parked way too close. You can see. Oh, that was close. It probably scraped when I back up the car. Oh boy. And here you have it with the new 14.3.4 FSD on the new Model Juniper hardware 4, or I'm not sure, 4.5. Anyways, so there are some improvement, as you can see in the video, with making decision on keeping the lane to before the exit and turning into the traffic, and also making really good decision during the construction area. As I mentioned in the video, I would love for the next update to have parking spaces option. So when you arrive at your parking space or parking lot destination, when the car get into the parking lot, it can let you pick the spots that you want to park instead of let the FSD make decision for you. As you can see, the first parking space, it didn't park anywhere at all, even though there are a lot of parking spaces. And the second one, it picked a pretty good spot, probably the closest to Costco, but it didn't park really well, because if I were to have it to auto park, it would back in instead of head in, and also it would try to center as much as possible. It also park way closer to the curb or the stopper right in front of the car, and it scratched my front lip a little bit too. And yeah, overall, I really like the improvement. It could have better improvement with the parking, and Mad Max, not crazy Mad Max anymore on the highway as we tested, because of traffic too. And hopefully soon we will have unsupervised FSD before the end of this year in the hardware 4. Let me know in a comment down below what you think about the 14.3.4 FSD. And thank you so much guys for watching today's video. Make sure to click like if you liked the video. Make sure to subscribe for more awesome contents like this. We'll see you in the next video. Peace. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good. Fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts. I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong. I won't stop to the top, so you better back off and get lost. I'ma stay loud, stay proud, never running out, never heading south. I'll be spreading out, call it word of mouth. Can't put me down.